Hello, Trade Coin Club. My name is Kenneth Peavy, and I just wanted to do a short video about PCC and what it has meant to me. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking a look at my video. John Riley, I'm taking those steps like you told me to. I haven't been pushing myself into this area. Kind of took a break from video stuff, but I wanted to just let everybody know that in order to be successful in life, you have to do things that scare the heck out of you. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm scared. I'm scared of a lot of things. One of the things that I'm scared of is scared of failing. I think most people are scared of failing. But once you realize that you have to be comfortable being slightly uncomfortable in life in order to move forward. So I wanted to do a quick video about not falling in love with the destination, but falling in love with the process of getting better, the process of sharing Trade Coin Club with people. Your belief and everything else is based upon how you think and how you project yourself into the world. Case in point, John Riley introduced this opportunity to me back in January of this year. I don't know John. I've never met John personally, but I did know John through another business venture. And he said, "Hey, KP, I need to take a look at something. I think it's going to be good." And I had introduced him to something. I said, "Hey, I have something you need to take a look at. I think it'll be pretty good." So we both took a look at each other's opportunities, and I jumped in his, he jumped in mine. Mine failed miserably. And his took off. Had I put everything that I put into the other venture into Trade Coin Club, here we go, woulda, shoulda, couldas. I think that's the story of life. I would be sitting in a totally different position right now. But all of that is a failure that I had to go through. I had to go through that struggle. There's things that happened in my life this year. I tell you, I've been to the bottom. Car repossessed, home almost taken away from me because I had overextended myself in one way or another. And if it had not been for Trade Coin Club daily payouts, 5 days a week, man, I was hitting that thing, pulling out every single day. And it sustained me. And now I'm at the point now, it's like, okay, I came to realization just based upon the trainings and stuff that we've been getting that eventually a lot of people that I know are going to be priced out of this opportunity, not because they don't want to have something different in life, but it's because Bitcoin is not going to go down into the toilet. Bitcoin is only going up. So I wanted to share with you some of the most important things that you can do to help you be an attractor of people that want to know what you're up to. First thing, when it comes to social media, stop posting links to your websites. Stop it. Yes, we love Trade Coin Club. We love all the companies that we're associated with. However, all you're doing is promoting those companies. You want to promote you. You are the person that they're going to get in business with. You are the person that they know. They know, like, and trust you. So they're going to come to you and ask you questions. Now, what can you do? What should you do? Is create curiosity posts. If you're going to be on Facebook, look at my profile. I'll say, "Hey, man," I may say something like, "Man, I'm so glad that I took a chance," and just leave it like that. What, take a chance? What is he talking about? I'm not filling in all the blanks. And then by saying, somebody will look at my post and say, "Hey, what did you mean?" I was like, "Oh, this little thing that I did back in January and being very successful at it." There you go. In a private message, not on the open Facebook page. Another thing, take advantage of John Riley's work and effort with his website. It's right here, New Way Earners. This is YouTube page. There are tons and tons of information that you have at your fingertips, and all you have to do is be a person that points people to the resources. It's not about knowing everything about everything and how everything works. That's not how it works. You want to be a, what's the word I'm looking for? You want to be a conduit. You want to be, hey, someone asks you a question, you said, hey, go check out the website. Go check out this. Go check out the video. There's a video done on it. One of the videos that is pretty important right now.
Maybe just about
Let me
3 or
back
4
it up.
months away.
This one.
I make this video to help the teams prepare, number one, because one thing that I have gained through this journey is experience. And I thought to myself the other day, I'm thinking, John, probably a lot of people are not preparing themselves for renewing. Okay.
That was me. I had not, because I had been so used to living off of the income. It's like, you know what? Hey, 75%, 25%. They're going to take the 25% out. We all would know where it's coming from. It's coming from your trade wallet. And if you don't have it in your trade, they're going to go to your commissions. And if it's not in your commissions, then you're going to be like, no more trading for you until you get that paid. So coming up with a strategy of, how to properly be proactive with knowing, okay, you know that 25% is coming out. What are you doing about it? Well, prepare for it. Don't pull it all out. And I know that they're going to have tools and stuff that's going to show you and help you to be able to gauge that. But yeah, here it is. The strategy is there. There's all kinds of things that we are fortunate to have on this team. There's so many wonderful leaders. I'm always looking at the Facebook page. And that's another thing. Make sure you get plugged into the Facebook pages. Make sure you get plugged in. And when we say get plugged in, that doesn't mean you stay there all day sifting through everyone's comments. You look and see when things are posted. You set aside a time during the day where you can check it. Okay, I'm going to check my Facebook page. I'm going to check my Twitter. I'm going to check my this. And then you get it and you check it, get the information you need, and you move on. If you have a team, you pass that to your team. And that's how we grow together. Together we are achieve more. That's what it's all about. So I said, what was I going to talk about? I got my head all discombobulated. But it is important that when people, I have a son who's in Trade Coin Club. He's in the military right now, stationed in Japan. He's in the Air Force. And he's like, Dad, people I talked to earlier in the year, I tried to get them to get what I was talking about Bitcoin and Trade Coin Club, and they just didn't get it. I said, that's okay, son. All you do is just pass it out. And eventually, if it is for them, they're going to come back and say, hey, man, I sure wish I would have. Boom. And that's what we were trying to alleviate. But you know what? Everyone has to go on their own journey. So it's important to develop yourself, to continue to develop your skills. Focus on doing the things that you do well. Don't focus on the things that you do half-ass. Because if you do, all you're going to do is bring them up to being mediocre. If you focus on your unique talents and gifts and what God has given you to do, and you keep doing it over and over and over again, consistency, over and over and over again. I went to a John Maxwell. I think I said this story before. Every time I get on the phone, I try to talk about it. John Maxwell said, hey, his first book was garbage. He wanted to throw it away. He was like, oh my gosh. And everybody comes up to him now and is like, hey, man, you're great. You're this, you're that. Your books are so awesome. He's like, yeah, they should be good because I've written over 2,000 of them, But had he not gone through that process of going step by step by step, day, grind, being consistent. It's not about how much you do, it's how often you do it. And you keep doing that, and you keep doing that. And eventually, things are going to start coming into your life. I'm a big believer in what you put out into the world will come back to you 100%. 100% of the time. Let me see if I got this music going. I'm going to turn it off right now. I don't need music right now. And we don't need this anymore. I think you got the idea. Go to the resources. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? I'm excited because I've been blessed to be in a position on John Riley's team. And I wasn't running with this in the very beginning because I was focused on other things. But it's amazing how this platform has saved me. I mean, literally saved me. And I'm not rolling in Bitcoin, but it has been there for me as a resource where I don't have to work. I don't work 9-to-5 job, and I haven't since October of last year. So that goes to show you, I left my job in October of last year, walked away from it. And then January, this was introduced to me. So I have been blessed to be able to take advantage of that. And I'm so happy that we have so many amazing leaders on the team. Just go to the resources, plug in, develop yourself, and just be comfortable being slightly uncomfortable. If you feel a little bit uncomfortable every day, then you're doing something positive for your own business. So I'm going to end this video. This was just a quick introductory video. I'm going to start doing things. Usually when things pop into my head, I think that is of value and that I need to share, I will do that. So hopefully you got value from this today. Let me turn my music out. Actually, I'm going to do my little outro again. And you all have a wonderful day. My name is Kenneth Peavy, and we'll see you on another video. All right, bye-bye.